Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the beginning of December. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you're interested in a Cancer, you're also welcome to check this out to understand them a little bit better. So, as always, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, wink, wink, sweet comments, and donations. Y'all are the best. And as always, after the general reading, we'll go right into your extended reading for this month, Cancer. And that's always the first link in the subscription box below, along with my Instagram, TikTok, work email, donation link, and all of that jazz. So we'll get right into your reading. All right, guys. What is the best and highest message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time? All right, best and highest messages for Cancer. All right, do a little cut. Oh, by the way, I know this is a change of scenery, so this is my office space where I practice Reiki. It's out of an herb shop here in Austin, and isn't it just super cute? Oh, don't go anywhere. That's my other deck. All right. Ooh, Cancer. Feeling a little isolated, maybe? All right, almost there. Laying out this special little spread for you. All right, Cancer, so at first glance, it seems like you might be interested in a Scorpio. Scorpio or another water sign, but Scorpio is coming up pretty heavy right now with this card, the Prince of Cups. They're very present in your life, very present on your mind as well, kind of taking up a lot of space in your energetic field right now, and it might even be causing you some pain, it looks like, and it might be making it difficult for you to focus on your goals and the things that you want and need to work on. Yeah, I'm seeing some grief. I'm seeing, the Hermit is usually a card of, taking some time away, like being kind of isolated to work on ourselves, etc. But in this scenario, we have the Hermit. It really looks like you are feeling some loss or some grief, or really like some frustration with this person. Like, it feels like you really love them, and they might not be reciprocating, or they might not even really know. They might be being kind of like bullheaded and kind of absent. So that seems like the thing that you're struggling with right now. I mean, even looking at this card, the Hermit is just like, oh my gosh, like weep, it almost, in this scenario, it almost looks a little bit more like weeping than, like hiding. All right, and in this spread, we have a couple of different scenarios here. They can either be two different paths, or they can be kind of building off of each other. So this first one here, it looks like if you keep going on the path that you're going, giving this person who seems to just be kind of like, I don't know, not naive, but they seem to just be completely unaware of your affection. Like, if you keep pining after this person that just seems to like not even really know that you exist. Sorry, that's like just what came in right now. I'm not trying to be harsh. Um, it seems like if you keep following that path, if you keep trying to being indolent, essentially, if you keep trying to, indulge in those mushy gushy emotional feelings, which it kind of does feel like you kind of get off on that like a little bit. Like you kind of enjoy the pain for love's sake or something. It feels like and you are a very emotional sign, Cancer. It is all about the emotions for you. So that does make sense a little bit, but I feel like this is trying to call you out a little and say, to let go of indulging in your emotional states, overindulging in your emotional states, and maybe be able to see that pattern for what it is. Looks like if you keep on that path, it looks like you might lose some opportunities for money and comfort. You might lose, some career opportunities, some clients even is what's coming in. Like you might, it just looks like some doors will be kind of closing if you keep directing all your energy into this person and like, oh, why don't they love me, like stuff like that. Really digging down deep inside yourself it feels like to finally let go of this pattern. It feels like this is coming up so strongly for you right now, so that you'll have to see it for what it is and finally let go of indulging in people in this way or letting them kind of take you completely off of your life path. It looks like this is coming up so that you can love yourself more. And it looks like that's really the direction it's trying to push you in. And please, please, please take it. Please, please grab onto it and mold it to what you need to love yourself more. Yes. It looks like what this develops into is we have the Princess of Swords, and she's just kind of like fighting through like all of these mental patterns. She's like becoming her truest self, and it's gonna take some work. Like that's what's coming up here, the Princess of Swords. It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take cutting some people out, and it's gonna take you like really taking a look at yourself. It might not be so fun, but this is, the work that you have for the first half of December. It's funny, I'm seeing the Two of Wands reversed. It looks like you might even need to move. I don't know why that's coming up, but this is like the Dominion card, upside down, reversed. So there has to be like a big change in, where you're at. This might be a physical, literal location. It might be a job, but it's something to help create like distance and space for yourself. That's for sure. And it looks like you're afraid of failure. Looks like you might be creating attachments to these people because you're so afraid of failure. And I think that's supposed to be like a nugget of wisdom for you to help you really like figure out the core of this. Yep, and that's all that's coming up for you there. So we're looking now at the emotional basis for this reading and the situation for you. It looks like you're really being asked to have the strength to look back at your life and kind of take stock of it, to really understand what's brought you here, especially after this year. It feels like it's really pushed you into needing to see yourself clearly and see the things that you have overcome, and what has happened to help you develop into the person that you are now. It looks like inside of you, you have the ability to be a great manifester. It looks like that's what you want to. Like, you're really going to be able to draw to you the things that you want kind of spontaneously. And this is what this card is, the Fortune card. It just is like the Wheel of Fortune, and things are just like pop, 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 pop. Like, they just come in at will almost. And that's kind of where your head's at. Like, you want to learn how to manifest the things that you want for yourself and stop manifesting the things that you don't want. And that really takes a mental shift of only focusing on the things that we want instead of trying to push away the things that we don't. I mean, that's different than like cutting out toxic shit, but if you're always worried about like not making rent or dating someone shitty, like, that's all you're gonna get, you know? So that seems to be where your head is at. You're really trying to make changes in yourself to be able to kind of grow into that mindset and into that person that you want to be, attracting the things that you want. It looks like you're trying to create more structure in your life. You have the Hierophant here. Looks like that's been on your mind here for a while. I know this year has been kind of structureless, just like a lot of stuff happening, but it looks like you are really seeking kind of security and safety and comfort, which is, yeah, hello, you're a Cancer. So specifically though, it feels like you're really trying to follow you know, what is that term? Like, you want to follow a beaten path. You want to do something that's for sure, something that's been documented and created, you know, by people before you that know what they're doing. Like, you want to be able to kind of rest assured that whatever path you're going to follow for this is going to be kind of guaranteed. So it seems like you are kind of evaluating career, home, partner, things all the way around for a way to build them into kind of guaranteed wealth and comfort. If all of that makes sense. That was just kind of coming in. I hope that all that was strung into, you know, coherent sentences that had a very clear point for you. All right, cool. So then we have our karmic section here, and I like to tell people that these are the things that you can't fuck up. So let's see here. So these are all really great cards, and I feel like they're here to just really reassure you that these things can happen for you, and they will happen for you, that they're in your cards, like, you know, literally, because we're doing tarot, but they're in the cards for you, Cancer. So, you know, stop stressing about them and maybe live a little bit more in the now, I feel is what is coming up with this. But so we have the Abundance card, the Three of Cups we have for you. So this is just like a really like luscious, ooey gooey card of beautiful, supported, abundant, luxurious feelings. So that is your future within the next couple years. It feels like you'll have that relationship, like you'll have that really comfortable home, like you'll have that consistent income, and, you know, the resources, and you know, like your investments that keep you very stable, like stuff like that. It feels like that is a given for you. So try to enjoy your life a little bit more is what's coming up. And then we have Victory and the Star. It seems like someone is really going to come in that is going to see you for you. You know, the star that you are. They're going to really recognize how great you are, and, you know, all that you have to offer and bring to the table in a relationship. And it seems like this is telling you, like, hold out for that. Like, look for this in the person that you're seeing, or potential people that you'll see in the future, and you'll know it isn't the right one until you feel this from them. because they're really your next great partner is going to really see you and see you as a star like this. Oh, they're just going to be like, oh, so taken with you and so like in love with you, like don't take any less. That's what this is saying. And you know, victory. We have the Six of Wands. Yeah, everything that you're wanting right now, like it really is possible and it's coming for you. So do not, you know, don't settle, don't get discouraged. And keep on the path that you're on and just trust that you can make all of this happen for yourself. You can be that manifester that you want to be. So just keep going. And so that is your general reading right now, Cancer, for the beginning of December. So now we're going to go into your extended reading down in that first link in the description box. And in that extended reading, we're going to look a little bit more into this person that you are dealing with right now. And maybe some different ways to, you know, work through this dynamic that you have with them in order to be able to, you know, finally work through this pattern and get to a place where you love yourself. And we're going to get a little bit more clarity on this new possible place or job or, you know, apartment or whatever. So that'll be in your extended reading, and that'll be right down in the description box, like I said. And thank you so much for following along with me on this journey for the beginning of December. Thank you, Cancer.